Jordan, your favorite real estate agent. I thought all of you deserve a video without my old lady tennis head. So here we go. Some wisdom from the pool. Last night, 9 o'clock. Usually I don't pick up calls at 9 o'clock, but an old friend of mine called and she said, well, we are pre-approved after the longest time. We tried to make this work without an agent. Why? And honestly, all the numbers and prices are totally irritating. Everything seems to be overpriced. I'm like, really? I don't think so. She said, yeah, if I compare it with prices from 2020, I'm like, well, we had major appreciation. Interest rate went down. There were so many multiple offer situations that prices went up. And that will just happen again probably in January if they take interest, if they continue to take it down. We are under 6% right now, so that's already spectacular. If they take it down more in September like they announced, and then again in January like we are expecting, that will be creating another hype. And I honestly think if you're a buyer, you should be buying right now and not wait till January, because competition brings prices up. Right now, the majority of buyers is still waiting for the election. That's what I hear left and right. Julia, it's okay. We want to get pre-approved. Our lease is already up. We go month to month, but we want to buy in January. Let's see what this election brings. I tell you what the election brings. You will still need a house in January. I do not understand the reason for delay, but you do you, boo. And then I wanted to talk with you about the power of community. I'm in several communities. I'm in BNI. It's a network of many businesses. We have 71 chapters in Houston area. We have anything from a yard guy to a CPA to a divorce attorney if you need that, to an insurance guy who has competitive rates. By the way, if you are unhappy with your home insurance or your car insurance or both, contact him. I get you connected. I do not have any benefit except seeing my peeps, my friends happy and helping you to get a good quote. And in case it is not always that the yard guys come when you do a live, whatever. So hang there in with me. If his rate is not better than what you have currently, he will tell you. I mean, it's obvious. And but maybe you can better your rate. Maybe you can better your coverage, because he shared about some of calls that he got in of people that have just very cheap online insurance, and they were finding out the hard way that they have a 5% deductible. So if you have a house for $700,000, guess what? You're in to pay for your new roof by yourself because you don't have coverage. Your deductible is too high. Yeah, and then I'm in other communities. Every morning I do Pivot Shift Ahead, what is a morning call of top agents in the nation. And it is just so encouraging to hear what other top agents are doing, how they're handling the market, how they pivot from it, and how they make their clients win despite just the overall attitude in an election year. Everything is hard, everything is difficult. I personally could not agree. I'm living the American life right here. I have the cutest dogs. I have two of the most precious children. I have a roof over my head and the fridge is full. So I think we still live in one of the most amazing countries of the world. Maybe Japan would be tempting for me, but I've never been there. So for right now, I'm staying here, and I'm very thankful to be able to live here, do business here, have my friends, have a car that drives, and just living a good life. But of course, there's always more, and we're all hungry to grow our business. And I would love to help you to grow your net worth. I mean, if you know, I came to this country 11 years ago, 100K in my name. Not much to start over in a new country with no credit score. I spoke the language, like I could ask for the milk in the supermarket, where to find the milk or where the bread is, but that was about it. So I came a long way, and then I worked very hard in my food business. But the majority of my wealth came from real estate. I got very lucky. The last 11 years have been amazing in real estate. I believe right now we are plateauing, and I personally believe we will take off next year again. This year we still appreciate it in Houston area. It's not that we lost value. If you wait for the real estate crash, you might end up as those, you know, those memes with the skeleton hanging in the park, like still waiting for the real estate crash like 100 years later. Might not happen. You might as well stop paying rent. And if you think like the lady calling me last night, It is all unaffordable. I'm like, how do you think rent will be in 5 years? Do you think it, I mean, if you think it gets any better and renting is just the way to go and so much cheaper, good for you, do that. I personally don't, because I explained to her, I'm a landlord to many. I have a spread in between what I pay, the bank, the insurance, the HOA, taxes, insurance, all of that. There is a spread to what I charge my tenants, obviously, because I have repairs, etc., etc. But I'm not only in for appreciation over the years, like some people think. I need to have a margin because it's not a charity. I do that for a business. So if you think your landlord is just doing you a favor and you are actually picking the smarter end of the deal, I doubt it, because they don't do it as a hobby. They do it because it is financially wise for them. So if you want to stop paying rent, let's have a chat. It's not rocket science. There's a process to it, and there's a lot of myths out there. Your uncle that bought a house in 1978, or your brother who thinks renting is so much better these days because landlords are just greedy, or taxes are just going up on us, yada yada yada. People always have to live somewhere, and in Houston area I do not see demand going anywhere. We have so many people moving in from New York, even more from California. Our economy is much better than Florida. So where do you want to go? I think Texas is the place to go. Austin right now, numbers are declining because Austin had such a boom. We don't have that in Houston area. We are the steady runners. We are like steady runners, always appreciating, always demand. Slow and steady wins the race, and we are definitely growing slow and steady. So that was my 2 cents for this beautiful Thursday morning. I didn't get up professionally. I'm here in my wife beater t-shirt hanging out at my pool. Hey, at least no tennis hat, okay? So be thankful for what you're getting here. And I think I will get the kids later to Splash Town to have them do the water slides and everything before summer vacation is over. And before that, I have my mastery coaching call with my amazing coach Bridget. So much real estate knowledge. That's another community that I'm in. She has, it's called the Bridget's Bunch, so like the Brady's Bunch, but the Bridget Bunch. And we're not all related to each other, so we have that in common. But we all are totally nerding out on real estate. And if I encounter a situation that I haven't had before, or that is just, I don't know how to handle it, or I'm at the end of my wisdom after certain issues happen on the transaction, it is a community where I reach out and I can let my guard down. I don't have to look all smart all the time, but I can say, look, this is the situation. How would you handle it? That is one another of my communities that I'm in. BNI, my everyday morning call, then Bridget's Bunch of my mastery coach, and then of course my Keller Williams office, 450 agents. Whoever I call, there's no gatekeeper. I can call them right away and get advice and input, or I get like, oh yeah, Julia, that just sucks. This situation is difficult. Welcome to real estate. Not everything has a solution. And I just can call them and get advice. And when you are that connected, even if those people that you do know do not have the answer, the yard guy, there will definitely be someone who knows someone. Yeah, so sometimes I do not know the source, but I know the source of the source. And that is often in real estate the case. When someone needs someone, some of my peeps, they call me because they know I know someone, or they know I know someone who knows someone. So that was my 2 cents about the magic and the power of community. You guys make it a wonderful day. 832-444-4923. And if I show you houses, I promise you I will get dressed up a little bit, okay? Thank you. Bye. Have a good day.